Welcome to another Petersburg By Night revamped production. The following is rated for mature audiences and may contain graphic themes that will be distressing to some viewers. As always, we recommend you ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and those around you at all times. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, everybody, to a slightly smaller session tonight. We are coming to you live tonight from St. Petersburg by Night, a massive multiplayer TTRPG set in St. Petersburg and Greater Tampa Bay region. I am Cole, your storyteller for the evening, and I predominantly dabble in Hunt of the Reckoning. But here on St. Petersburg by Night, we also have Werewolf the Apocalypse and Vampire the Masquerade. Come check us out on all social media, TikTok, Insta, etc., Twitch, YouTube, at St. Pete by Night, or we can be found at www.stpetbynight.com, where you can come and have a look at what stories are being told and check out some of our one-of-a-kind awesome features on there. Tonight, however, as I mentioned, it's a slightly smaller Hunter table, where this chronicle is, what the hell is that? The group's a bit smaller, as I said twice now than usual, but no less mighty. So if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves and bringing your characters in.
I'm Nabbers. You can find me on Nabbers at TikToks. I play Emory Gaines.
Hi, I'm Sam. You can find me at Vampire Kaylee May on TikTok, and I play Ella Gaines.
Hello, I'm Nexus. I'm playing Victor Olo, the marksman of the team.
And as I said before, I'm Cole, also known as Cole Dark on all social medias, and I'll be the storyteller for this evening. We're going to step back in. It's been a very crazy, tumultuous couple of weeks for the group, for the cell. There's been revelations about families, loved ones, those that they thought dead aren't as dead as they once thought. There have been some very confusing sets of information dropped on the team as well. Answers that provoke more questions than solutions. And after everything, especially that occurred at the cell safe house, where William, unfortunately, was the recipient of 2 dismembered limbs of people that he cared about, it feels like everything just got a little bit more urgent. This isn't just a game of cat and mouse anymore. There are real lives on the line. And getting to the bottom of things seems even more important than ever. So tonight, we're going to touch base with the sisters, Ella and Emory, and Victor, as they start the hunt to perhaps find the only people they know are alive enough to finalise, to sort of close a few gaps in what they've learned. So you two are attempting to continue to track your Uncle Brian and Ella's ex? Cousin? Connection?
I hate it so much.
So where are you guys going to meet to do this investigating?
Assumedly, we would do it at the museum, including Victor, in on our research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Museum feels vaguely empty. Strangely empty. You get the feeling that one would think that after a delivery of limbs to a museum, that there would be a heavier police presence, that there would be more people, maybe a taped off area. It is oddly calm. As you enter, all of you give me a wits and awareness roll, please.
You got it.
Four.
Three.
Emory, it's just another day. Ella and Victor. As you head in, you notice that one of your security guards, the one who usually does the night shift, or the afternoon shift, I should say, is not there. And if you were to look at the roster, he is on temporary leave. It's a good assumption that perhaps the incident scattered him a bit. So you are currently down a watchman for the foreseeable future. But as you enter, going in through William's office as usual, there is a note pinned to the inner door. Just says, "Stay out of the freezer," from William.
Do we know about the lips?
Yeah, he would have told you by now.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we check the lab?
If
I'm
you
not
want to walk
going
into
in
the
that.
lab, that's fine. You can walk into the lab. He said
I'm
stay out of
walking
the
in that.
freezer.
Just
Which I'm assuming is in the lab.
who knows?
Mhm.
You know, I don't really think I need to see the limbs to know that they're limbs.
You go check the freezer, Victor, or do you leave it?
Yeah.
Which one?
The first one.
Are you going to go check the freezer?
Yeah.
You open the freezer and there is a black plastic bag wrapped box in there.
Going to close it. Yep, that's that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you really think it would be anything else?
It's William. It can be anything.
I mean, not wrong.
You know, I was actually reading, a chemical book, and some materials need to be in a cold environment to not explode.
No wonder his lab is always cold.
Yeah. So I think we are good. I can do a check for any mics left here.
You think we're bugged?
I mean, someone was here, right?
If you think it's worth it.
Arguably, I'm sure Sable knows where we are, seeing as
Yeah.
Dr. Kruger knew where we were.
I know, but do we want to let them have their ways?
You can.
That's to the boss to decide. He's looking at Ella.
I had a feeling. She's just gonna look at you and just go, if it'll make you feel better, Victor, go for it.
He's going just to look if something is apparent. He's not going to rummage for the sheds and stuff like that.
So you are you're looking for bugs?
Like a little mics like they left on the bar and stuff like that, yeah.
So that will be a wits and investigation roll.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. One success.
You have a bit of a look around. You do not find anything suspicious whatsoever. You don't find anything that you think might be a bug. From what you can see, place is clear.
I think we are clear, but I can be wrong.
I think we should be good.
So, while you guys you feel relatively secure in the safe house as it is. Even though everything is shifted and changed. It's a bit more serious than it once was. What are you guys gonna do?
I think it's time to track Uncle Bry and see if we can't find Deva somewhere around here.
I mean, she's coming. You say that, right? Oh, something like that.
Yeah, last time I checked, she was in Pensacola, so we'll see where she is now.
I will prepare the guns. I get it.
Don't go in shooting first. Still need answers.
Last time she was choked nearly to death, so I'm not taking chances. Sorry.
There. We need to speak with her first. There's some answers that she has. We need answers for. If she doesn't give us those answers, then yeah, we're gonna have to kill her. I'm sorry, Ella, but we'll have to.
Why are you sorry? She
Okay,
wrecked
but
my life.
anything, I don't fucking care. I prefer to warn you, okay? Because I don't know what she's capable of. The last one we actually saw, we didn't saw it at first. That's the
Mhm.
problem. And the wall actually remembers, if you remember.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Understood.
I just want to preface this with I'm 100% on board with her dying. I just want answers first.
Fair.
Fine by me. But we can't be sure she's going to act normal or reasonable. I just say that.
um. Yeah. Yeah. I
J-
don't know
j- j-
what I know about her. To be perfectly honest, now I just question everything and everyone.
Right.
That's
well,
fine. It's fine.
we could probably track Uncle Bry with the Find My Phone if he's fucking turned his phone back the fuck on.
Well, I have a name that he's been using that I
So-
found, so we'll start there.
So, just to be clear, Hunk is a tango then, right? He's going to look at Emory.
Yes.
And until proven otherwise. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember when you will be in front of it, okay? Maybe. I don't know anymore. Maybe he's going to just, cut loose ends. I don't fucking know. But
I don't. But we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
sorry.
So good. All right. What's this name he's going by?
And let me go look in my notes in my chat because I forget off the top of my head.
You guys hear that? It's Jeopardy music.
Shut up. I had the name. Where'd it go? Edward McKenna.
That's a fucking stupid name.
That's a weird one, yep.
Kenna. Why does that sound familiar?
Edward
Anyways.
In RP, as we actually went in talk and stuff, Victor is playing in loop the videotapes where everything is blurry,
Where they all went out? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to look at it.
Videotapes.
Damn it.
No.
What is it, Lana?
He didn't get a hold of any other tapes. He is discussing when the delivery was made and the delivery person, somehow all of the footage was static. So it wasn't blurred. It was like it stopped working, it came offline.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so Victor, you are going to
He's
give
just
me
looking.
an intelligence technology roll to look back over all of that. You can use it on security.
Okay.
For
That's cool.
for
That's
the
good.
Safe house.
Nothing into maybe occult stuff like that.
You told me you're looking at the
Yeah,
footage. You're not researching.
Yeah.
If you would like to research it, that's a different role.
Yeah. I'm going to look at it, and after that, maybe just.
So make that roll for me, and just hold on to that answer for me for a second. Ella
Yeah, of course,
and Emily,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to need an intelligence technology roll from one of you. However, because of your individual contacts and your specialties, whoever makes the roll can add 3 additional dice to this roll.
How much you got there, Ella? Just on a base.
For
Intelligence tech.
my intelligence and tech is a total of 2.
Same. Do you trust your dice, or should we use my dice that have never failed me?
I feel attacked. Would you like to do it this time, since Ella's been helming this for most of it?
It's up to you. It's technically your thing, so I just want to make sure.
I can do it.
Okay.
She feels responsible. She'll do it. I'm gonna use a willpower. It's not bad. I just want to see if I can get something better. Okay. It's
Spending willpower before an encounter.
5 successes.
yeah.
Okay, that is actually a really good roll. So with 5 successes, you are able to track the identity of Edward McKenna that you know your uncle has been using. And you are able to track his movement through Florida.
Fucking A. Okay.
Beginning as he came through Pensacola, through Port St. Joe, Panacea, Perry, down to Chiefland. It appears it's tracking the coast and smaller towns rather than larger ones.
Mm-hmm. And it's heading in the general this way direction?
It... Not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It stopped in Chiefland.
Stopped in Chief.
It's the last location you got.
Can you say that place again, please?
Chiefland. Are you going to... So bear in mind, this is going to take a couple of hours to do this full tracking.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Emory spend a couple of hours slowly, bit by bit, piecing together gas station receipts. There was one toll road. There was a hotel. Bit by bit by bit. To Chiefland.
Can we narrow it down to a place he's staying in Chiefland?
Just as you're about to start finishing up, one thing pings with the local police, or on as a police record, and that is he ran a red light in Inglis.
Okay.
Again, closer to coastal town. Is he the only one you gotta track?
Oh no, we're tracking.
Yeah, we're gonna
David
track
too.
Deva.
Give me another roll. Same one.
Okay. Shit. Fucking dice fell off. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Roll it again. Am I gonna use it? I'm gonna use it. It's
Remember
willpower.
to track your willpower. It will
I
carry through
am.
the entire session.
That. Ooh. That got interesting. That's a crit. That's 7 with a crit.
7 with a crit. You get the same locations, but 2 days ahead of him. Where he pinged in Inglis, the final ping you get for her is a registration at the Yankeetown Arena of a small boat. Houseboat, small one.
Okay.
She's paid for 2 weeks of docking fees there. Now Yankeetown is just off of Inglis.
Yeah, it is.
Very close to a couple of national parks and wildlife preserves.
Is there a potential understanding saying that she's paid for 2 days and we can see the pattern that she's been ahead of him for 2 days, that she's aware that he's
She's
following?
Paid for 2 weeks.
Oh, I thought you said 2 days. I'm sorry.
No,
Never
2
mind.
weeks.
Disregard.
He's 2 days behind her.
And he slowly caught up. He was a couple of weeks, like a month, and then 2 weeks, and then 1 week, and now he's 2 days. So it seems he's very hot on her tail.
So in 2 days, they will be at the same place.
Now,
Well,
while you
we
two
have a
sit on that
place.
information, Victor, what was your role?
I'm proud to say I have a 5 with a crit.
5 with a crit. Okay. So, looking back over the footage from when William got the delivery, quite a macabre delivery it was. You see, and you are able to isolate in the split second, 1 or 2 frames before the cameras die out and swap to static, a person carrying the box. You get 1 frame of it. And it's a woman.
Can I screenshot the thing?
Yes, you can
Print
isolate
it.
the frame.
I'm going.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the whiteboard.
Okay, so this woman, I'd like all 3 of you to make an intelligence awareness roll, please.
Okay. Gotta be intelligence.
Was going for occult after that, so I'm fine.
Well, what do you think it should be?
Hmm.
To see if you recognize the person, Sam. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't really make an argument again.
Mm-hmm. How many was that? Naps? 3, 3, 4?
Yeah.
This woman with red curly hair. That's all you can see. Red curly hair. Pale frame. Quite petite and dainty. Wearing quite a nice just sundress and plain sort of ballet flats. Is not familiar to any of you 3. You have never seen a photo of her, nor have you seen her likeness, nor have you met her.
He's going to meet Dexter. That might be Nick. So at some point. I'm going to search in the library. What the fucking thing is? That.
Okay. So you're attempting to search for what in the library?
Or what correspond to the description of something who's making statics with videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
Occult creatures, basically. Nick has a ton of books, so
Intelligence occult, and please add the 2 dots of library for the safe house.
four successes.
4 successes. So you spend the remainder of the couple of hours where the girls are looking and slowly hunting down Brian and Deva. You spend the last of that time poring over books. You find references to spirits that have been known to disturb electronics. You find a brief reference to a type of vampire that can disturb electronics. You hear of, say, poltergeists that have messed with things. You read about people who are skilled in manipulating electricity. There are many different things that could have done this. But the other thing is it could have just been someone messing with the cameras and just timing it, and they mistimed one spot. That's it. That's why you got the image. Remember, you only got like 2 frames. It was only because of the critical that you got that. So
He's
yes,
going to close the book.
there's a lot
Put
of
that
things
in
that
back
could
in
have
the-
done it, but it's also just as likely that it was somebody who knows what they're doing. So it could be anything.
Okay. He's going back to see the sisters. Could be a lot of things, but we have that. He's going to put the image.
Maybe Nick or William will recognize her. We'll have to check later.
I don't think she's a ghost, so that's
I mean, I doubt it.
out of the thing. Yeah, some ghosts can mess up with electricity, or we can be bugged here, and the camera, fucked up or something like that.
Yeah.
There are also a type of vampires who can do that. But I don't think she is a ghost because she delivered something. Well, Can ghosts can deliver something?
Well, somebody could have just hacked our shit.
Can you ask that to your friend?
Don't tell William that. He'll go up the security even more.
Yeah, we'll just leave that little part out.
Can Connor deliver things?
So, we have all of this. I'm assuming Ella and Emory just kind of regurgitated what they've found.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would assume.
As I tell you about what looks to be the apparent tracking of Deva by Brian, all the information is also laid out for you, Victor.
Okay, so she's been followed, and he's going to actually reach out in 2 days, right?
Well, he's 2 days behind her. We might want to see about checking in with her. If he's a couple days behind, it might behoove us to check on her now before he gets there.
I mean, she's going to stay for 2 weeks with that. He's going to pull up the receipt. Maybe we can have all of them in one place at the same time.
That's not a good idea.
Not sure she'll make it very long once he finds her.
Oh, I know this expression. You think she knows something and he's going to make her quiet?
No, I think he's gonna try and kill her.
That's
Yeah.
been his goal for as long as I can remember.
But no, I'm thinking we should just go see her. We just hop in a car, go see her, see what happens.
How many steaks we got?
Quite a few, actually. I spent a couple
Oh,
nights
just
making
here.
quite
I
a few.
just polished it just now.
You polished a steak.
At some point, it's going to take the fucking dust. It's on the wall from fucking long.
How many crossbows we got?
Like
Too
6.
many.
Cool,
I-
cool.
I've-
We're all just gonna
What
take
did you
one.
do
It's
with
fine.
the two left? What the fuck? We have 8 in total.
Cool. We're each gonna take one. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be fine. And she just looks incredibly nervous.
Nah,
Hmm.
I don't think the net gun is going to be useful.
Not this time.
Uh,
We were gonna want to go
Okay.
stakes out, maybe some incendiaries.
I can find that.
I know, I have them.
Oh, I've put mine in the box just to be sure. No.
Fair.
So you guys are getting organized to go and find her?
Yeah, I think Emory would also be like, I'm sorry, Victor, we're kind of taking this on ourselves here. Is there something you need to do for the day?
I was going to check something with Granny, but you seem he's going to lower his voice towards Emory. Is she okay?
No, she hasn't been okay for a very long time. Well, I mean, we can always stop by Granny's. It never hurts to see Alicia.
Yeah, she was really helpful the last time I saw her, and I don't know what she did, but she seems to be like really close to artifacts.
Hmm.
And I need something. I have an idea, but I need something from her. Maybe
Okay.
she can.
I'm just going to let you guys know that because of the amount of time it's taken to do this research, if you started it in the morning, it's now about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you wanted to go to the flea market now and go see Granny, you could. But then if you are going to head to go and look for Deva immediately, you'll be doing so at night time. So I'm just making you aware of this.
We would know that she's incapable of walking in the day.
We can wait in the car as well. Till it's morning.
Okay. So you're going to head to the flea market.
Yeah.
Go see Granny and maybe pop in and see Alicia and everything as well on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then drive down at night and then camp out in the car overnight. Okay.
Well, again, would we know or not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ella would know
So
from helping Uncle Brian when she missed the mark. Ella would know.
Right.
That, yes.
So I don't think we would camp out. I think we would just go when it was night.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm,
Well,
mm-hmm.
you guys, I need to know. You make your preparations. Yes, Victor?
Again, we can go, wait in the car, and wait for the the daylight to actually protect us if you are worried.
The problem here is we can't talk to her in the day.
Why?
Yeah. That's kind of how it works.
No, she just cannot be in the sun, right?
No, they don't really come out during the day ever. It's kind of bad.
I mean, you tell me. You have the most experience here.
Yeah,
What?
if we want to talk to her, we're gonna have to talk to her at night.
So it's going to be more dangerous because she can act.
Anything to do with this woman is dangerous, okay? Even if she is asleep during the day.
We have to take precautions then.
Why do you
Emory
think I'm
will
asking about stakes and crossbows?
Emory will pull out Kevlar vests for everybody, which they should already have.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
And just as an aside to that, they are movable and flexible, but they only give, what was it, a +3, I think it was?
Yeah.
So a +3 to your armor, essentially.
So, upon making your preparations, you'll then hop in one car. You're going to take Ella's car.
Why not? We're not trying to go in stealthy, are we?
Nope. I guess, I mean, she's gonna know your car. Like, off the bat.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
guys all go and hop in Ella's car and head down. It's only a short drive from the museum to the flea market. Pull up about half an hour before close. Have you kitted up before you walk in?
No.
Okay.
No, we would have stuff like there. We would probably do it after Granny's.
Okay.
Yeah, that stuff is locked in the trunk where it cannot
I
be
have-
seen if someone were to open it.
I have my duffel bag on me.
Of course you have your duffel bag on you. So you head into the flea market. You're all very aware of where Granny's is at this point. And wits and awareness, please, Emory, to see if Alicia is at work.
I want to check out if we are followed in the
Then I'll
road.
need a
if
wits and
she-
awareness off you too, please.
Thank
It's two. You see a flash of hair that you know belongs to Alicia through the window. So you know she's at work, she's probably on the clothes.
Six with a crit.
6 with a crit for being followed. You do not see anyone following you. There is no cars that double back, there's nothing that follows you. You don't see a vehicle that acts suspiciously or makes exactly the same turns as you. Nothing comes to mind, or nothing is noticeable for you in the sense of being followed. However, I'm assuming that Victor sits in the back seat.
Yeah.
Which is a seat that neither Ella or Emory sit in ever in this vehicle. So while you're sitting back there, you, being who you are, run your fingers along the underside of the back seat, and something tickles your finger and it feels almost like a wire. You look down. It is a mini surveillance tracking device.
I break it.
Who the fuck is fucking with my car?
So you pull it out of its position and you snap it.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. It's a flimsy device. It's not hard to smash or break. So
He's going to just with his hand, just giving that to Emory in front. Bugs everywhere.
Well,
It must be the season.
must be.
Somebody's fucking with my car?
Yeah, you got any enemies there?
What have we been doing all fucking afternoon?
I don't think that's a mic. That's a tracking device.
Cool. So someone's tracking my car.
Yep.
Someone's tracking. She just looks extremely pissed off. We're gonna have William look at that when we catch up with him next.
So, if you remove the antenna and the battery from it, it's not going to work. So you have just effectively, potentially disabled it. But you found that probably about halfway through the drive. Do you continue to the flea market?
Gonna take a roundabout way to
Yeah.
the market and make sure no one is actually...
Take a detour.
Okay, composure and drive, please, Ella.
And you know what? Park maybe a block from where we are going to. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure.
Not a problem. You're able to, upon listening to Victor and Emory, take a few evasive maneuvers, do a bit of defensive driving, roundabout, park about a block away from the flea market. During the rest of the drive, you do not see anything following you. You do not see anyone that looks suspicious, Victor. It still appears clear on a visual.
Can you do me a favor, girls?
What's up?
Check your car every fucking night.
Sure.
We cannot do a DeLuca situation again.
Understood.
Yep.
For the love of God. Thank you.
So, you guys get out of the car and walk the block to the flea market. Again, as you enter, Emory, you do notice, as I said, that Alicia is at work. So, who's going where?
Go talk to your girlfriend. We'll go talk to Granny.
Deal.
Say hi for it. Take me some fries, okay?
Fries and a coffee. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to touch in with Granny first, and we'll touch base with Alicia on the way out. Victor and Ella, it is towards the close of business, and you walk up and you can see Granny's sort of starting to pull the carts in that hold the second-hand books out the front of the store. She's starting to pull them in, looking like she's getting ready to close for the day. She looks up at the pair of you, she's like, afternoon.
Need help?
Always.
He's going to try and help her.
Doesn't help.
It's pretty easy. You unlock the bases, push them through. She sort of points out where they need to go. She continues to sort of pack up and everything. She's like, as you bring the last one in, she looks at you and looking at the looks on your faces, I'm guessing this is not a social visit?
I think Victor had something that they wanted to ask you.
Yeah, but I wanted to see you, by the way. I mean, you're the first one to act. Yeah, you're the first one to actually not fucking us in the back, so that's rare.
Well, when you get yourselves caught up in who you're caught up with, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm here from...
And she gets the last of the things in. She said, hold up on the business talk for a minute. Just let me close up first, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so she sort of finishes pulling the last of the stuff in and pulls down the front gates. And she's like, all right, come on. And she
I'm going
gestures
to...
for the pair of you to follow her out to the back room.
All right.
He'll turn around and look at you two and be like, so, how deep is the pile of shit this time?
Same pile of shit. So.
I think like a little less than before when we spot something. Well, anyway, he's going to open the case with the artifact.
You want to sell
I
it?
know. Nah, just wait. Just wait. Over my dead body, maybe. But just a sec.
Give it a couple of weeks, Sable might arrange that, you never know.
He's looking at Hela.
Jokes.
She just looks back.
I have the need to actually get something for that. And I think maybe you have what I want.
You mentioned that. I think it was the last time you came
Yeah.
to visit. Yeah. I've
Yep.
been keeping an eye out for you, actually. You mentioned something about wanting to be able to see a bit better. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. So I have something for you. It might take a while for you to get used to how it works,
Okay.
but should be able to just work with what you've already got here. One moment. And she turns around and she reaches up on the shelves in the back. And she pulls down a small wooden box. Fairly plain. No carvings or anything on it. It's not even really polished. It's just very, very simple. She goes, here, you should know how to mount this. And you open it.
Thank you.
And there is
He's going to open it.
an old school scope sight. Like, it looks like it's made of brass. It's that old.
Huh. Where do you find this?
Don't ask questions. That's not what you're here for. Don't ask me where I got things, otherwise I'll have to tell you and you won't like that. So just hush and be appreciative.
Thank you.
You can thank me after you've used it. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a little bit interesting.
Sure.
Just
You know how to put that old ass thing on your gun?
I think so. But I need to. I mean, it's going to take a small adjustment. But with those fuckers, maybe it's going to be really hard to see them with my own eyes. So.
Do you look through the scope while you're in the store?
Yeah, he actually in the mallet of Victor, every part is actually apart from each other. He's going just to pull the scope and trying to see if that fits and stuff like that. So yeah, he's going to look through.
I need you to make me a composure and resolve roll, please.
Of course. Okay. 3 successes.
3.
Yeah.
As you look through the scope, you hear the start of a well of voices start to rush. Almost feels like they tickle up the back of your brain. And you sort of, it's a bit odd, and push it down and just ignore it. And as you do that, Granny sort of cocks her head. Interesting. As you look through the scope and you see in this back area in particular a few items that have almost a faint glow around the edge of them. Granny has a similar glow, but it is blue. The items
Can I?
are
Mhm.
slightly sort of tinges of different colour, but mainly an orange.
Can I look to Ella with it?
Yes. You turn around and look through this scope at Ella, and almost with a shock or a jump, you see what appears to be a teenage boy standing behind Ella.
Oh shit!
What? What is it?
I never saw him before.
Oh! Oh.
God,
You see Connor?
think so. He's going to look again. Yeah, I think so.
In almost the vein of definitely a playful prankster. As you lift the scope back up, there's an eye looking back at you through the scope. As Connor jumps
Hi.
backwards and pulls a face at you.
Very mature.
I mean, he was like 19 or something when.
He's going to look at Granny. That's awesome. Thank you. That's. Why did you say interesting when I heard voices?
Everyone who picks up something like this, it'll impact them in different ways. For me, I see a blur or a haze when things that shouldn't be are when I look through this. But I have heard of people who have used this particular item and their minds are not strong enough to withstand it. And the clamouring of every being around them gets too loud for them to bear. You seem to be able to keep it at bay somewhat. It's good.
That's incredible. That can change things.
Just beware. Not everything that you see through it will be the truth. So just be cautious.
Okay.
May take some training, but we can work on that in time if you end up with it. With time, that is. The world's going to be a bit busy for you, I assume, over the next however long. But it's good to see that my grandson still has a sense of humour.
Yeah, sorry, I was surprised.
No, you're perfectly fine.
So that was true. Huh. God. That's crazy. That's awesome. I'm a kid in Christmas.
Careful, not every present is well wrapped. Just make sure you are of sound mind every time you go to use that. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't forget it.
Now don't take this the wrong way, but I want to get home for dinner.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I closed a little bit early to talk to you, but you know,
We'll see ourselves out.
I have to clock up after you anyway. And as she walks you out, she taps you on the shoulder, Ella.
Yeah.
She goes, I never got to thank you. without you, I wouldn't have been able to say my goodbye or make peace properly. So thank you.
I know how hard that can be, so.
Still, it's appreciated. And she's actually going to offer you a hug.
I'll hug her back.
I would like you to make me a wits and awareness roll.
Okay.
I don't see that, right?
You can make a wits and awareness roll yourself if you'd like, but you are fairly distracted with your new scope. It's like, woohoo!
That's 3.
3.
Emory is purple. I knew it.
3.
It's waiting for Victor's. It has been a very long time since somebody has offered a hug that has a maternal feeling, Ella. It's definitely distracting. So she gives
Probably
you
holds on a little bit longer than she should.
Yeah, it's that very comforting, what you imagine you would have gotten from a grandparent had you been able to spend more time with them. And it does feel like genuine care. She goes, it's alright. Whatever happens, someone will remember. Alright?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
We'll let you lock up.
Be safe, both of you. Best you can, yeah?
You too.
See you soon.
With any luck. As she closes the gates, you guys head towards the cafe to look for Emory. Emory, as you walked on in, you just walk in as normal?
Yeah. Get in line. All that good stuff.
There isn't really a line at this time of day. It's like coming up to close and you hear a familiar voice. Look what the cat dragged in. And you walk up
Hey.
to the counter. You come to annoy good old granny again?
Not me this time. Couple of my buds. We're looking to see if she could help them with something. But no, I'm actually here to pick up some food. Chat with you.
Well, here I was thinking you were just going to pick me up and we'll go out for dinner again.
Unfortunately, I don't get the time for that tonight.
Working tonight?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I've got an early open tomorrow, so probably couldn't stay up late anyway.
Yeah. But I do need 2 orders of fries and a coffee.
Let me guess. One of the 2 boys that I've met?
I think so.
Unless you were after some fries, but usually that's more of a lunch thing for you, isn't it?
I could go for some fries. Might be a late night, so just stock up.
Interesting case. As she sort of starts to busy herself getting the coffee ordered, she's run through the fry order. So.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of confusing aspects to it, so it's one that we're really gonna delve into a little bit more. But yeah, so we're gonna have to stack up on some food, hence the fries. Ella gets her coffee, you know how she is with that. And of course, if you wanted something, I'll pay for it too.
I get food on the house, you know that.
Okay, just, if you wanted to go somewhere else, you don't have to eat your work food all the time.
No, I'm more than capable of feeding myself. Have been for quite a while, you know that.
I try to spoil you, and this I'm trying.
Well, look. You might not have to spoil me so much soon.
What do you mean?
I might have a new job.
Where?
It's at a restaurant at a private facility. They're after some wait staff, and the pay's almost double what I'm getting here, and they don't expect tips to pay you, and it just looks... I had someone approach me. I was working, and Adam out the back would really like it if I stayed. I know that, but I can't turn down the money. And
Who approached you?
someone from some private company. Don't know who they are. But look, when I find the business card, I'll let you know. I've got the interview tomorrow, so I'll keep you posted.
Sure. Yeah. Let me know what time that is, and I'll make sure that we have a celebration after.
That sounds absolutely awesome. I mean, we can't celebrate till I know I've got the job, but while she's talking, she's made Ella's coffee. It's an extra large, and she's put a couple of packets of like crisps, like chips on the counter as well, some cans of soda, and she's sort of busied herself making some sandwiches as well for you guys, it appears, and she sort of made a couple of like ham and salad sandwiches and stuff, and sort of packed like a mini little picnic. She doesn't know how many of you there is, so she definitely overpacks. There's like 5 sandwiches and a fair bit there, and she's like, look, grabs like a catering box, like just a cardboard box left over from stock, packs it full and goes, look, you said you got a late night. Here, this will make it easier.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And she will tip $100.
Really? Em, come on.
I just want you to know that I am proud of you in whatever job that you have.
I appreciate that. It's not as glamorous as yours.
It's not glamorous, trust me.
Look, it's one of those things, it's fine. But here's your fries, and she sort of grabs them from out the back, and there's 3 orders of fries. She's like, just in case you get hungry for a nibble on the way.
Thank you.
Hey, gotta take care of my girl, yeah?
I'm gonna lean over the counter and give her a kiss.
She accepts, and she sort of looks back. She's like, oh shit, I am at work. Like, she's got to sort of behave herself a bit. She's like, look, give me a call and let me know that you're safe tonight, yeah? Let me know when you get
Will
home.
do.
Okay.
Will do.
Alright, well, I gotta go start closing up, but
Alright.
I'll see you soon, yeah? And look, hopefully it's a celebration tomorrow after the interview. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Alright, yep, and you hear sort of a voice yell from out the back. Hey, Leisha, it's closing time. You're right, Adam. I'll come and help in a minute. Just 2 seconds. I'll follow you out. I gotta put the close sign and lock the door and start it all up.
Fair.
Alright, come on. And she sort of follows you to the door. Make sure that you get all the food and everything she's packed for you. And sort of gives you a cheeky pat on the bum as you walk out the door before she locks the door and just sort of smiles at you. But as you walk out, with a box full of food and drinks and a coffee and the fries, you see Ella and Victor walking towards you.
Kiss from Alicia?
Sure is. Told her we were having a late night, and she packed us a whole picnic.
I knew I liked her.
Yeah, well, seems like someone's approached her, and she might be in danger, so...
Oh? Do we have to go take kneecaps? What's happening?
I don't know. She was very... Did not remember what the fucking company was or who the person was, so... I'm gonna have to get more information. Her interview is tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I block off time to be there.
Okay. You can take the car.
Good. I was gonna do that anyways, but yeah.
I would like it if you ask permission to take my car.
Thank you for letting me have the car for the day.
You're welcome.
Now, how was Granny's?
Interesting.
She's very interesting.
I'm assuming
Very,
you're
yes.
walking and talking towards the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Alicia has a point. If we have to shadow from the car, having some snacks is going to make us stay longer.
I agree. I'm already starting to eat the fries.
So,
Especially-
peeling fries.
We cannot be. We have to expect that she has always a +1 in the house with her. Okay. Maybe she's
Okay.
alone, but maybe she's not. Just remind.
Okay.
I have a new lens.
When we get to the car and we're kind of starting to drive off, Emory will look kind of over to Ella and be like, "You're sure you want to do this? This is your last time to back out."
I think I have avoided trying to get these answers for as long as possible at this point.
Okay.
okay.
White knuckling the steering wheel the whole way there.
As Ella is white knuckling the steering wheel, as you guys slowly head north, it's a little bit of a drive. You will get there after dark. But we're going to take a really quick break before we step back in and see exactly what it is they find as they attempt to approach Deva. So everybody go and get a snack, grab a drink, move your body. We'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. Moved your body, got a drink, maybe grabbed a snack, got a couple of friends to come and listen and watch with you. Always good. We're going to dive straight back into this as Ella, Emory, and Victor all pile back into the car at the flea market, now loaded with snacks and drinks. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. Got a little bit of time until sundown. And as you input your destination into the GPS, the destination of the Yankeetown Marina, you see there is 2 options for travel. One is to actually cross the bridge and go through St. Petersburg and the full area up through there. Or the second is to go around the outside of the bay and bypass Tampa and then continue to head slightly more inland. So to go through St. Petersburg and then through Tampa and up past Spring Hill is going to be about 2 hours and 10 minutes with tolls. And then if you go out and around the bay, it'll take you maybe only 15-20 minutes longer, but not tolls. What do you choose to do?
Which is going over the bridge the more direct route?
Only by about 15 minutes.
Okay.
I just need to know. Would you go through St. Petersburg or would you go out and around?
If it's only going to add 15 or 20 minutes, Ella's a cheap bitch. So she would go out and around the bay.
Okay. That's not a problem. So you head out and around. Slowly travelling through heading through, you take the left-hand turn, or you head straight at Brandon. Continue to head straight up through Brooksville before you slowly re-emerge. And after about 2.5 hours, you arrive in Inglis. Now it is about 7 o'clock. The sun has set. And you are in the last town that your uncle's details were picked up in. Do you chill out in Inglis for a bit, or are you going to head straight out to the marina? What's the plan?
I think Ella would head straight for the marina.
Yeah,
Okay.
just Ella, if you can, just do a bit of recon around the marina. Just,
Well, she definitely knows this car, so might park away and do that.
I think it also seems to note that we would have gotten everything out of the trunk and put stuff on and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, as you head down, and yes, the name is Follow That Dream Parkway, is the name of the road. You head down the parkway. There is a spot that you could sort of take the turn before the marina and park and just sort of be about a 15-minute walk if you wanted to. Or do you choose to go and park actually at or near the marina itself?
I think she would park at the turn before the marina and walk, and then go around the marina and get a good look at everything and see if she sees any sign of Deva or, finds the slip where the boat is, and then also if she can get a read on if Brian is there watching.
Okay, so what are the other two of you doing?
Searching when we'll be in sight of the boat, basically. I want to find a vantage point far enough, let's just say, just to be. The plan is I'm not going with them inside of the boat. I want to be able to cover them at some point, but I don't know the layout of the thing, so I'm trying to do recons, find some spots.
Okay. So, Ella, it's easy to know what slip she's in. That was part of the way you found her. I'm going to ask for a wits and awareness from everyone as you approach. Victor, yours will be specifically to find the location that you want to set up in. 3 from Emory. 4 from Ella. 3 from Victor. So, Victor, you do find a spot that appears to have at least a 3/4 amount of the view that you're looking for. I will tell you that with only 3 successes, you yourself don't have a lot of cover in that location. So, just so you're aware, you will be partially noticeable.
Okay. Even if I try to hide or lower
then
my
you would
plane.
need to give me a dexterity subterfuge, please, or dexterity survival. Sorry, no, dex and stealth. Apologies, dex and stealth. As you split from the sisters, climb up a small tower, watchtower, and find a little spot to sit.
Can I argue something else?
What?
Victor wants to blend in with the environment, so he's going to take his clothes. Maybe he has a coat and stuff like that. He's going to do like a pile above him, just to blend in with the decor. He's going even to grab some, if it's possible, he's going to grab some junk trash, how to say, plastic bag, basically.
What are you arguing for?
I'm trying to argue for survival, as trying to blend in the surroundings by maybe, doing like.
I'll allow a dex and survival. Alright, I'll allow a dex and survival. Slightly different difficulty, but I'll allow it.
Better than nothing. I'm going to reroll that.
Again, keep track of your willpower, please. May come in handy shortly. You never know.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, I'll remember that for the future. You feel like you've set up a fairly decent little bit of a cover. It's like a messy corner on the watchtower.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Now, what were your rolls again, Ella and Emory, for your wits and awareness?
4.
3 and 4. Okay. As you guys sort of, are you just trying to sort of skirt around looking like you're just looking at the place? Are you heading in Can you explain to me what it is you're doing, please?
Yeah, just kind of trying to be nonchalant, not draw attention.
Mm-hmm. With that wits and awareness roll of 3 and 4, you can see the small houseboat in the correct slip that you would imagine it would be in from your research. There does appear to be a light on, so it does appear like there might be someone in the boat itself. There is a gate that has what appears to be a combination lock on it to access that marina. And there are a couple of cars in the car park as well. So there's a few cars in the parking lot. It's not massively busy at the moment. It is out of season a bit. So there's a lot of boats that appear to be just, they're there in storage for the winter. People haven't quite come back and started using them again yet. So there's minimal movement. There is a sign that says that the office is manned from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you have just missed the worker, it appears. So you don't see a lot of people around. It's fairly quiet. Yeah. So what are you guys gonna do?
Gonna turn to Emory after they walk a bit away from where the marina is or where the slip is. How would you do this?
Knock on the door, see if she answers. Doesn't answer, go inside.
Should have expected an answer like that.
Emory, Ella, do you copy?
Copy.
Yeah.
On position. I see you.
Alright, let's get this over with and see if she fucking answers. God damn it.
Okay. So you're approaching the locked gate, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Is there I don't know if it works like this. I don't know anything about boats or marinas. To get, if you wanted to go visit someone after the hours are locked, is there a call thing or no?
There is an after hours emergency number, but generally the owner would have to just come and let you in.
No. Emory is just going to walk up and take out her lockpicking tool.
Make the roll for me, please.
Alright, I gotta remember what the empowerment for the artifact is first.
I believe for that
Right,
one,
careful.
it's composure. What's that one? Put that one down as, what was it? Was it composure technology? Composure larceny.
It's based in her larceny. So I don't know if that affects it. Empower.
Yeah, just a second.
What
What is your edge test basically for it as well?
Crow's nest here. Just be careful of weird things against the doors. Last time, Lana didn't really appreciate.
Alright, we need
intelligence and science.
Yep, so intelligence and
Yep,
science,
so-
please.
Yep.
No, I can't help you.
3.
With 3 successes, the artifact is still usable, but we do not have access to the empowered ability of it.
Okay, that's fine.
So you still get the +1 to your dex and larceny.
Okay. Do I get my lockpicking specialty?
Yes! Yes, you do.
So that is 7 dice.
However, because you did fail that edge test, I will also remind you, you take 1 superficial willpower damage. So please don't forget to mark that off. Because you failed by 1.
Oh.
Five successes, no crits.
Okay. 5 successes on a fairly sturdy, but still sort of standard issue combination lock. Not a problem in the world. You go to sort of use it and something sort of kicks in the back of your head as you almost seem to try to activate what you know now is within this. So you sort of do feel like a bit of a sting at the back of your head, sort of in the side, almost like that weird sort of headache stab that you get every now and then. It's like, ow. But with 5 successes, the lock, you hear all the tumblers click into place and it pops open without a stress or a fuss in the world.
Okay. I take the lock off the gate and I start opening the gate.
Not a problem.
Heading towards where she knows she's gotta go. She hates every second of it.
Okay.
You know?
As you
Sorry.
guys start to head in and walk towards this small houseboat that is the potential residency of Deva, I would like another wits and awareness roll from everybody, please. Yes?
Just before they actually get too close, I'm just be careful of the weird sigil on doors that I did not appreciate last time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I cover you.
4, and I
4?
used a willpower.
Ooh, you're burning through it tonight, Sam.
I am.
Yeah.
I still got some.
Or
I still got some, but
All right. Victor, with your 4 successes and the vantage point that you're in, you can see that at this point in time there is no movement on the marina. Small amount of movement on the boat, so it does appear there might be someone in it. But you don't see anything else.
I'm going to relay that.
Mm-hmm. Ella and Emory. And Ella, you hear this first. As you move up closer to the boat itself, you can hear 2 voices. One is a distinctly masculine voice. And you just hear him go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And the second the pair of you hear that, as you get closer, you know exactly who that is. That's your uncle.
motherfucker.
And you hear in response, "Well, if you had have just done the right thing, I wouldn't have had to do what I had to do to get your damn attention." And Ella, you recognize that voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know for a fact that both Brian and Deva are inside that small boat cabin at the moment. What are you two going to do?
You got the crossbow ready, right?
Yeah. You gonna knock on that door?
Oh, this is gonna get explosive real quick. She's just gonna go up and knock on the door.
So you're going to step onto the boat?
Mm-hmm.
As you step onto the boat, you hear, "Hold up a second. You expecting someone?" And Brian just goes, "No. I've never fucking worked with anyone." She goes, Right. Well, then I'd suggest you stay there until I go and have a look. You just hear him go, not like I got a fucking choice thanks to you. She walks up.
Status.
You can't hear that yet, Victor. Not through
Yeah,
the
I'm
headphones.
just.
Yeah.
It just staying status to
Yeah.
have an update.
You won't get an answer from now on.
As you knock on the door, when the door opens to find in full glory, looking identical to the last time you saw her, Deva. Now, can I just check? Ella has knocked on the door. Where is Emory?
Emory has probably taken an area which would be a vantage point where she could see Deva as she opened the door, but it would be a little bit harder for Deva initially to see Emory.
Okay. Yep. That's fairly easy to step slightly to the side. Do you have the crossbow drawn, nocked, and pointed in that direction?
No.
Okay.
I have the crossbow on me, but not aiming.
She sort of goes, well, that's a face I didn't expect to see for a while.
I know he's in here.
No hello for me? After
No,
all this
bitch.
time?
Move.
I'm sorry?
You ruined me. You don't get the pleasantries.
Oh, but you're on my place now. So perhaps what's your manners?
I'll think about it.
While you're thinking, looks like your little followers found you. She sings songs out. And you just hear Brian go, fuck! She turns back and goes, so, are you here for him or here to have a bit of fun yet again? It's been a long time, hasn't it? Did you miss me?
I'm here for answers.
Oh. And here I thought you just missed me.
No. Gonna invite me in?
You gonna say please?
Think even when I did like you, you would know better than that.
I've always heard it's polite to use manners with family, isn't it? Oh, you found out. Look at that look.
I guess there's one answer.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me in.
Sorry, what was that?
She will grit out the word please through her teeth.
But of course. She's got to peer around the door. Go, anyone else with you? Or are you still stupid enough to travel alone? It's a family reunion. How wonderful.
Okay. I'm going to walk out, but I would like to say one word. I'd like to say the code word heartbreaker.
Copy that.
No.
Take the shot. If that's what you're doing, take the shot.
Yep, I'm doing it. I have
Ella
the
was
words.
screaming no.
Are you empowering your artifact?
Of course.
Then give me the edge test for your artifact, please.
Ella would be screaming no in your ear.
Just want to weaken her so I could take a couple shots.
Yeah, because she leaned, so...
Edge test for the artifact, straight away. Intelligence science or intelligence occult? It's occult for you.
Intelligence occult.
Give me your edge
Yep.
test.
Thank you.
In a minute, I will give you an opportunity to respond or react, Ella.
Three successes.
With 3 successes, you will take 1 superficial willpower damage. You do not get the 3 dice bonus to your artifact. You only get the 1. So, please take your shot. Composure, firearms. Yes, you can use your specialty, and because you have the comms unit, you get a +1 to composure rolls.
Yeah.
Yes?
Is Victor using the incendiary rounds or regular bullet?
Incendiary rounds will not work in a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's little caliber that we have in
Standard, yeah.
incendiary.
No, it's in shotgun. I'll explain shortly. Not for this shot. It would not work for this shot. Just put it that way.
Okay, sorry, okay.
Sam, you good?
We'll see.
Okay.
So that's a big boy. No, it's. I was saying, hey, is she helping me by saying the word?
Just give me the roll. Give me the roll. Let's go.
4 successes. Sorry.
Only 4 successes.
I don't have anything, and I took a willpower damage, so I'm out. Sorry.
So, as you take the shot, as Emory says the word heartbreaker, as Victor takes the shot, Ella, you get the chance to scream as you see Deva takes a hit apparently to the shoulder and just leans over and looks up almost with a feral, bestial look at the pair of you, clutching her shoulder as she looks at both of you. And as she looks up, her fangs descend in her mouth. She goes, so that's how it's gonna fucking be, is it?
You
Right.
two have any fucking patience?
Right. As she's gonna reach out, and Ella, I want you to give me a Dex and Athletics check, please. As she reaches out and grabs you by the front of your shirt and goes to pull you in.
Yep, this is gonna be great, guys. That's a 2.
With 3 successes, she reaches out, grabs you with her arm that has not been, and pulls you in front of her and holds you in close and whispers in your ear, let's see him fucking take a shot now. She stares at Emory.
Assumedly, I can't walk around her without her moving.
She's standing in the doorway, and she's grabbed Ella and pulled her in front of her as a human shield. She has been shot. She is hurt. But with only 4 successes, it was not enough to take her
Yeah.
down.
Um,
And you just
Emery's
hear Brian in the background go, "What the fuck? What are you fucking doing?"
Emory is. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Emery.
Ella's just yeah.
Go ahead, Emery.
Emory is going to hold the crossbow up more, but still not aiming. He says, "We just came here to talk. We just want some answers."
As Deva almost runs her face up the side of Ella's.
That's creepy.
Just being like, sounds like you're
Can you tell her it's a warning shot? Tell her it was just a warning shot.
It's just a warning shot.
Good to see you all speak the same fucking language still. Things haven't changed. That's fine. It's perfectly fucking fine. If you want to have a conversation. Wherever your little spider's hiding, tell it to come down. Are you going to struggle at all, Ella, or are you just going to stay there? What are you doing? And she is being disgustingly intimate and creepy with the side of your face right now. She is
She's like
in your ear.
trying to get far away from that as possible.
What's the matter? You don't miss me?
No.
So what's it gonna be? Is the spider gonna come down? And she starts pulling Ella backwards. Ella, do you resist?
Does my squishy ass resist being pulled by a vampire? She can try.
All right.
Yeah.
Emory would indicate to Victor, if you want to come out, you can.
She's in the way.
What am I rolling?
You are going to give me. You can either give me a strength and brawl or a strength and athletics. Or I
go
will
with
allow
Come on.
dex. I will allow dex or strength and either brawl or athletics.
It's gonna be the same.
Tell me which one
No
it is
matter
you're
what
using.
it is.
You can do it.
Let's do dex and athletics.
Okay.
You can do it.
Should I use a willpower? It's not. Listen,
Yeah,
I only have 2 left.
Yeah, you only need one.
I can tell you that your difficulty is 2.
Okay, I'll use it. Thank Jesus. 2.
As she goes to start pulling you backwards, you slip away, probably with a good smack into the shoulder that was just shot. However, as you do that, she drops to the ground and rolls backwards herself. Anybody who's taking a shot, do so at a 2 dice penalty.
Okay. Can my quick draw be applied to this?
Yes.
I should.
Are you not
I
gonna
mean,
take,
yeah, if you want to do it from that far.
Are you going to take another shot?
Yeah. I mean, she's LA is safe, right, on the side.
Ella has snuck out in the side. Yep.
After
Desperation?
seeing that with the scope, I'm not taking any chances.
That's the thing that's interesting as you're looking down the scope. Davis almost glowing red. It's like a red black almost. So you can tell the difference there between the two individuals.
He was right.
Desperation.
You may use your
Desperation as
right
well.
now. You are both at Desperation 3 should you choose to use it.
That's fucking 11 dice. I'm definitely using it.
Okay.
12. 12 dice.
Roll it. As you both
Show off.
take additional shots. We are going to use a willpower on Deva's end because
Emory will use her first willpower of the night.
I don't have a lot.
let's
I'm
see
so
if the
scared of you
girlfriend-
right now, Cole.
Huh?
I'm so scared of you right now, Cole.
Nothing to be scared of, my dear.
Shut up.
10 successes on a crit.
10 successes on a crit. Victor?
It's 6 with overreach or despair.
Which one are you going to take? Are you going to overreach and succeed? What's it going to be, Victor? Are you going to kill it? You going to take the shot?
Despair is doing what?
Means you cannot use desperation at all, but you will fail. What are you going to do, Victor?
That's the point of any TTRPGs, where I have to follow my characters and not what I want me. So I'm going to overreach.
Okay. Between the two shots. Now, just to clarify, Emory is firing the crossbow with a stake loaded in it. And you got 10 on a crit. As your sister moves away, and you take the shot, at the same time that Victor shoots, you see the stake land, and you see her face, David's face, go blank as her body falls. At the same time that Victor's bullet pierces through her body and into the wood of the boat, seemingly hitting something behind her. And as you see the body slowly start to shift in form from solid to ash, you hear a hissing noise. As what has happened, and what appears to have happened, is that bullet has pierced one of the propane tanks contained within the actual vessel. And the gas is now filling the cabin. You see bits of ash pushed out of the way by the propane as it's hissing out of the vessel, out of the tank. And you hear Brian yell, "Get the fuck out!"
Run. Gonna run.
As you turn and run, and you get off the boat, Emory, what are you doing?
Am I able to see Uncle Brian through the doorway?
You would have to step into the doorway and walk in. All you can do is hear him right now.
I have to living on the edge, but I have to do it.
As you run in to check on your uncle, I want you to give me a wits and awareness roll. As your sister runs away and gets out of the vicinity.
3.
3 successes. You get in, partially tripping over Deva's rapidly disintegrating body. You might want to come back for that steak later. You did initial a lot of them. And you run through and you come across what appears to be a closed head, like the door, toilet. Slide it past, and you see your uncle is literally tied down with what appears to be chains and shackles, sitting on the toilet, on the head, like it's closed, but that seems to have been where she's decided to trap him. Sitting next to him is a small device that now has a countdown. Neither of you notice the dead man's trigger in her hand with your awareness rolls. The device is now counting down and it is at 20, 19, 18.
Is there
As
a
he
potentiality?
screams at you, "Get out, you fucking idiot! The fuck are you doing here?" He's screaming at you to get out.
Is there a potentiality that I can attempt to stop? Or is it one of the ones that will continue to go no matter what?
You don't know. You've got a choice. There are 3 locks. 17.
No, I gotta go. I can't.
15.
I'm running.
Okay, I would like a Dex and Athletics check from you as you bolt out of there, recognizing what it is. 15. 14. 13. With 4 successes. You get 3/4 of the way out. You almost stumble on the stairs. You just get out and you start to run up the plankway, up the marina way itself. 5, 4, 3, 2. You hear the explosion and you hear a scream. It's not as outward as you would expect. It almost appears like a depth charge, for lack of a better term. And you hear an agonizing scream rip through the night. As after the explosion, if you turn back, you see the boat, the ship containing what was left of Deva and your uncle sink in pieces, on fire. Do you stay around? What do you do? Yes, Victor? You've seen all this happen.
He's trying to pack the rifle, and he saw that. Status, report. Are you okay?
Get back to the car.
Where is Emory?
I don't know.
So the ship has exploded. Am I still worried about the steak?
Up to you. Are you worried about leaving the steak behind, considering it's sinking?
Well, is there a boat to get on? Is what I guess my question.
Are you turning around and going back?
Is there something there?
It's sinking. It's kind of there. It's on fire. It's...
No, because this would be the first steak with anything on it anyways, so it wouldn't be traced to her. So I'm just gonna go.
All right. As you take off, you guys start running back to the car. Victor, I want a Dex and firearms from you, please, to how quickly you can pack it up and move. Get out.
Yeah. Do I have my sniper?
Nope. I just want to deck some fire, see how
Specialty.
quickly you can get everything packed up and get away. Because you're coming down from a tower. As the others run through the unlocked gate, back to the vehicle.
That's 8 successes on the crit.
You get out of there so quick. You have broken that gun down so many times. You know exactly what you're doing. And as you get in the car, who's driving?
Ella.
You? Okay.
Okay. As you guys run and get back for the vehicle, get in the car, almost scrambling. I want a composure and drive from you, please, Ella. As just before Victor jumps in the vehicle, you hear someone yell out, "Hey, what's going on over there?" from one of the nearby boats. What the hell?
Gonna use my last willpower.
Fitting.
Okay, I got one more. 5.
5 successes. You're able to take a breath and focus and get you all out of there without attracting any police attention or any major attention in general. As you guys start to drive back, I'm assuming back to Bradenton, with the knowledge that in that short 20 minutes, half an hour, if that, felt like a lifetime. The sisters just watched their uncle be taken and die. Yeah, you took out Deva, but at what cost? Now there are so many answers left. So many questions left unanswered. So many things that won't get to be said. We're gonna leave everybody there for the night. When we come back next week, see what kind of ripples this is going to cause. Thank you to everybody for watching. Keep your eyes on the ground, folks. Good night.